Hello everyone and good evening. Me and Barlow tracked up the side of this mountain here to talk about the new monster scenery from Monster Fight Club, all their snow terrain.
We should have had mittens for
We
this.
should have brought mittens. Barlow, how are you doing tonight?
I am awesome. Thank you for having me.
So, awesome video this time.
You know I love this stuff. You know I love monster
Absolutely adore this stuff, and I do as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about the monster scenery from Monster Fight Club. We've talked about other pieces on the show.
Yep.
But this time they came out with a winter setting.
Yes, and not only just the trees and the rocks and the stuff, but they also have now play mats to do it on, both gridded and ungridded play mats for the wintry setting, and double-sided as well.
Yes, it is double. So it's got like an ice cavern on the other side. Well, actually, I believe it's this on the other side, so you could use these to have like ice flows and stuff on there. It's very clever.
Yeah, it is. And so the thing that I like about it is they duplicated a lot of the items, like the rocks. These are the same rocks that they have in the other sets that are gray, and these are now made icy. These are some of the same crystals that they've done in other colors like purple, but now
the bushes, I think, but the trees are different because they're like the pine trees, right? Because the others are like deciduous.
Yes, and the trees. So these are one of my favorite things about this as well, and even the shape of these little mats is the same too, right? So I mean, you literally could set up one for this is your summertime, and here's a wintertime or snowy, or maybe somebody casts a crazy ice spell, and all of a sudden now you're on an ice mat. But these trees, I think, are brilliant because they are so modular. As you can see, these trees, they come on and off but they're also multiple levels, right? So they're different sizes, and you can make different
bushes
heights
and stuff.
Yeah,
like
just
little
like
tiny trees
exactly,
if you wanted to,
like this, or you could stack them up really tall. I mean, you could make a really super tall tree there, where you've got like a lot. It is, again, they have little holes in the bottoms of the larger pieces so they can sit on the trunks very easily.
And it's like good quality stuff too. Like, when you get it out of the box and stuff, it's made of really good plastic.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, my favorite part of this is you can transport it in anything, and I mean, it's completely durable. You can throw it around and bounce it off of anything. It just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You can literally throw it in a backpack or put it in a tub. You don't have to worry about wrapping it. It's not like any of the resin scenery you have to worry about. It's not like the painted plastic where it's delicate and it can break. This stuff is sturdy. I mean, I've stepped on pieces of it before, and it's not done any damage. And that's me stepping on it. And it's been great.
And this table set up here, it's the 22 by 30 mat, and then one of each.
Yes.
So this is what you get minus the stuff that Barlow just threw all over the studio.
Sorry.
But you get all that stuff. And this is a pretty good play size for you could play, role play on it. That's probably what the primary, I would assume.
With the gridded mats,
of the gridded mat.
Absolutely.
Because you can buy a gridded mat, and be careful when you buy it, because the box looks exactly the same. It'll have a check. It says gridded, ungridded, and there'll be a check mark.
For that.
So look for this check mark, whether you want ungridded or gridded. So that way, when you're at the store, you're not, you get home and go, oh man, I don't have grids, or if you don't want grids.
Well, but even on a skirmish board, this is one of each of this, like you said, just one of each of these sets, and this is a nicely laid out board. This
for frost graves. This is the War Cry size board.
And the mats, they also do the mats there are 3 different sizes of mats, right? There's the mats in the this
3x3.
size. Yep. There's a 3x3.
And 6x4.
And 6x4.
Oh no, it's not 6. Is there a 6x4? There's a
think
44 by 60 too.
That might be the one that replaced the 6x4. It may just be a 44 by 60, and then the 3x3 and the 22
by 30. Yeah, I don't know if there's a 6x4 anymore. I believe it might be 44 by 60.
I think that's right.
And I believe for what you get, it's reasonably priced of the quality of the product and stuff.
Especially these trees, you get so many components, and like I said, you can throw them at anything, and they're just bounce right off. I mean, don't throw them at your friends. Obviously.
It's very I was going to say interchangeable, but that's not the word I'm looking for.
Modular.
They are modular. It's very modular.
Very modular. Absolutely. Even some of these sets, I mean, they build some of these so that they, this particular set doesn't stack, but they have, some of the larger sets where you can actually make them and stack them together. And if you use one of the wooden, there's like the sets that has the wooden walkways and the wooden staircases and things like that. You could put that with this as well. Now, granted, it's not dry brush to look snowy, but it works with this and lines up very well across the board. And they do. They fit together. I mean, you can make all kinds of stuff with them.
Yeah, so Monster Scenery, please keep it up, right?
Yeah.
Keep releasing this stuff. This is a really nice terrain.
So, Monster Scenery, big fan. I will say that the most recent, they did a release of modern day scenery, specifically, I believe, for use with like Crisis Protocol. And whereas this is all nicely well painted and comes like this, the modern stuff, unpainted.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, if you're listening, Monster Scenery, we want more painted scenery.
Yeah.
Keep up with that.
This
we don't
came
want the
out of the
unpainted.
box. It took us like 2 minutes to set up, right?
Exactly.
And that's what, 'cause
Exactly.
you don't have to paint it and everything like that. It looks gorgeous it looks
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. So Barlow, I appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, if you guys are looking to pick up any Monster Fight Club scenery, please check your friendly local game store first. If they don't have it, you're welcome to check out theguardtower.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, man, we'll see you around next time. Bye, everybody.